How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Profit Ladders YouTube channel. My name's Ferg and today I thought we'd talk about bank accounts. Now, when I first started match betting, I just used my main current account, and if you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. You can. Personally, the reason I did it is because at the time I didn't actually know or understand much about match betting, and I didn't realise that was something that match betters did. So for a while, I'll just use my main bank account. Nowadays, I have a separate account and I definitely recommend doing that. So let's go through some of the reasons why you might want to set up a separate account for match betting. Reason number one, it's easier to track your money with a separate account. Now, this is definitely true to a certain extent. You can definitely see, let's say you open a separate account, you start match betting with £100. Over time, money's going to go in and out the account, but over time, as money comes back in, you're going to see that starting balance go up. Now, you could also use it to track transactions, but it's not going to do a very good job at that because money goes in one account and then the bet loses, it goes into it. And so it's not going to do very good. What I'm saying is it doesn't have anything on our balance tracker. And that's free. So you can use that. Reason number two, having a separate account will allow you to keep your day-to-day living money and your match betting money separate. Now, this is something that's important to me because I am exceptionally bad at budgeting. Now, if you're anything like me, it's probably best that you keep the money that you need to live and your match betting money separate. So you don't want to confuse the two and you don't want to spend the money that you need. That should be your priority. So reason number three kind of ties in with reason number two in terms of the whole budgeting thing. If you have a separate account with your match betting money in, you'll be less tempted to spend it. Now, this is another thing that I'm not very good at, and this has helped me. Say everybody has a goal when it comes to match betting. You obviously want to make money. Let's say you're starting out with £100. That's a great starting point, but ideally you want to build that up and keep making money off that money. You don't want to be spending what you're making straight away, unless you absolutely have to, of course. If that is the case, then that's obviously fine. But if you can help it, try and build that money, because I promise you will find it so much easier with a bigger bank balance. So reason number four, if you're someone that's considering getting a mortgage in the near future, you might want to consider getting a separate bank account for match betting. To a lender, your betting history might be a red flag, so it's definitely something you might want to consider. So those are some of the reasons. Now let's take a look at the different account types and which one is best for match betting. So at the top of the list is a current account. This is what I personally use, and it's great for managing your day-to-day finances. Now, it's also great for receiving payments and great for making payments. You can write a check to make a payment, and you can apply for a overdraft if you want to. We don't recommend that, but if you want to do that, you can. So the next account I want to talk about is a basic bank account. Now, this is very similar to a current account, but you're a little bit more restricted in terms of use. So, for example, you don't have access to a overdraft. You don't have access to loans, credit cards. You don't get a checkbook, which is an awful shame. But you don't need any of these things for match betting. So to be honest, it doesn't really matter. So a current account and a basic bank account are the only two accounts we really recommend, because they're the only two accounts that actually meet all the T's and C's when you're trying to complete offers. Very quickly, I want to talk about e-wallets like PayPal and Skrill. They do have their advantages and it does allow you to move money a lot quicker and easier. Unfortunately, they do not meet the T's and C's for some welcome offers. So especially when you're first starting out match betting, we do recommend that you avoid using e-wallets, unfortunately. If it is something you want to use in the future, you definitely can. And they are good, and like I said, they have their advantages, but just make sure you read the guide, because we will tell you if you can't use PayPal or Skrill. So you need to bear that in mind if you're going to use e-wallets. So So personally, I'm using a Monzo current account, and I actually don't have anything bad to say about Monzo, and they're not paying me to say this, but setting up the account was super easy, quick. You can just do it online. The app, again, super easy to use. I like the app a lot. Customer service, haven't really had to deal with customer service, which is probably a good thing. And there's no fees, no hidden fees, none at all. So that's pretty much what you want in a if you're looking to set up an account, a bank account for match betting. If you can't use Monzo for whatever reason, I've heard good things about Starling. No personal experience whatsoever, but I have heard a lot of good things, so you could try them. The main thing is though, look for an account with a good online banking, no fees, and easy to set up. It is all about convenience at the end of the day, so yeah. So I think I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully I didn't miss anything, and hopefully you gained some valuable information from the video. If you could like the video and subscribe to our channel, it does help us out a lot. And until next time,